and here it is. She said, look, we're planning to move to Oahu this spring or summer. What neighborhoods with housing in the 1.5 to 3 million range do mainland families with school-age kids typically flock towards? So, Scott, what would you say to Christina, who's with her question?
Yeah, you pretty much got the pick of the litter at this point. Diamond Head Kahala would be probably top priority or best areas for younger children, more level ground, close proximity to Honolulu and everything you need in the urban core, yet you're removed in our most prominent neighborhoods with, wider streets. You have Kapiolani Park. You've got several parks around. You got Kahala Mall. So you can get to grocery stores and shops pretty quickly and easily. On top of that, any kids' activities are right close by as well, typically. And if you are having to go into the urban core, it's not too far. You can also do the ridges. The ridges are dynamite. Especially, I have a client that came here one time and said, look, I didn't come 99% of the way not to get that last 1%, the view. And I said, okay, I get it. So if view is important to you in that aspect as well, the ridges are great. So you're talking Waialaiki, Hawaii Lower Ridge, Waialainui Ridge, even St. Louis Heights you could do. But what comes with those is a much steeper terrain. So it's not as kid friendly. It's not as walkable. And your commute up and down, in and out of the ridge is going to take you somewhere between, 2 and 7 minutes to get. If you're at the top, it can take you 7 minutes just to get down, which means you're doing a lot more driving there. You're going to have to get out on the highway before you can get to grocery stores and things such as that. And then you can go Hawaii Kai, Kailua even. But a lot of it depends on where you're going to be spending your lifestyle, where you're going to be. The schools in those areas are very good. But if you're going to be dealing with a lot of urban core commuting, or if the kids have activities, which most of them are going to take place in town, then you're probably going to want to be closer to the urban core. I've had clients that live in Kailua, for example, and the kids had 3 kids going to Punahou, and they spent all their time over here, and they wouldn't get home to Kailua till about 7 at night. So they ended up moving to Kahala.
And Punahou is one of the top private schools in Hawaii. It's in the urban core, as you call it. So it gets kind of tiring to have to go back and forth to Kailua, which it's an easy 25-minute drive in either direction, at least probably about more like a half hour. Yeah, excellent. Scott, anything else you want to add on Christina's question?
Not really. I mean, Manoa is so close to all those, and you talk about, you could walk to school at that point if you took your kids to Punahou, which is a great neighborhood.
Manoa is a really great urban core neighborhood. It's gorgeous. It's beautiful. It's upscale. It's near everything. It's one reason why it's so desirable. But it's also very raining in Manoa, so you better like the rain because it is definitely a wet tropical thing.